Hey, happy Social Media Thursday, Raw. It's Maya Paveza, aka Maya Art Guru. It is July 28th. Oh my gosh, it's almost August. I have been in a blur of business for the last couple of months. I hope your market is as busy as my market is. I'm growing my team. I've got Kim and Joe working with me, and we're opening our own REO division. We have our luxury division, so we're getting rocking and rolling. So hopefully add some more people and thank goodness for Kim. She is taking on a lot of the organizational things so that I can function a little bit better because I'm just a little weak when it comes to that. So she has ideas and she's implementing them. This is what happens when you have a former like IT project manager working for you. But anyway, she also has known me for over 5 years. So anyway, she can stand up to me. That's perfect. So. Social Media Thursday. Hey, okay. So I have spent the last few years giving, sacrificing my family's time and a lot of our financial well-being to travel and go places and talk about social media for real estate. And a couple of people have noticed I'm not really traveling anymore. That is by choice because what it's all coming down to is people are saying, where's the ROI? What are your numbers? Well, my numbers took an incredible dive in '09. 10 was great, and 11 is going to be awesome too. But no, wait, 9 was great. 10 took a dive. 11 is going to be awesome. So I'm focusing on my real estate business. Yes, social media works. I'm doing what's called Project Influencer, which I will unveil more about. And when that's all said and done, you all can hear what it's all about. But one thing I did realize in the last few months is in March I switched from my BlackBerry to an Android smartphone, for those that don't know. And for me, the BlackBerry was easy because I could just type. I'll do this, which you can see it, type and walk. I didn't even have to look at the keyboard. So it was really easy for me to sort of tweet and interact and do other things because I could have a conversation with somebody while I'm holding the phone down here and I'm doing this. And they had no idea. So since I switched, if anybody looks, there'll be like, from this level of tweeting to this, and it keeps going, and occasionally I'll pop back up and then down. I don't have time. I'm too busy, and what I realized is it's just not as convenient with some of these other smartphones that are screen-based, touch screen, all of that, than the keyboard. Well, now I have the Motorola Expert, and I have a keyboard, but it's still, I just don't have time for it. And I realized that a friend of mine, I won't name names, Nizzle. Anyway, she was kind of poking at me a little last year about what kind of business I was doing, and the reality was that I was tweeting and still doing business, but what the level of business I'm capable of doing was nowhere near that because I was spending probably 60% of my time traveling and doing other things and sacrificing business and referring things out. Well, I'm done doing that. And I kind of saw, and I think this is the point that she was trying to make, and I think she's right. If you're sitting on social media all day talking about how to do it and why it works for real estate agents, you're not selling houses. Oh, the truth. No, I mean, I sold houses. I was. Maybe I'm the exception to it, but I wasn't selling them at the number I had previously, and I could be. So, anyway, um, to each his own, and social does have its values, and the truth and the true value of social media, that's something we're going to actually be talking about on the Hip Roof Blog Talk Radio tonight at 9 o'clock. So, check that out. I am more interested in in people being real, people owning who they are, coming to terms with their lives, and finding the best in themselves without seeking validation for others. And that's something that can also be done through social media. And part of what really bothers me in social media is I think there's a lot of insincerity. Yeah, and a lot of lies and a lot of perception, and people are like, oh, you're angry, you're mean. No, I'm very happy. I have a great life. I have great friends. And I have a great family. I would like a little more time off, like working till 1 in the morning and then again at 7. A little tired. Like a day off. That'd be nice. So, if I had a fairy godmother, that's what I'd ask for. So anyway, I'm tired of seeing people poking at each other. I'm tired of people with the passive aggressive. I'm tired of people um, not being true to themselves and being true to the people around them. Social media is great. It's about engagement, it's about interaction, it's about a conversation. But you know what? It's really all about, I'm not telling you right now. But there is one key for a real estate agent to succeed in the social spaces. And we'll talk about that tonight. But I also want to get more into people believing in themselves and finding value and validation in themselves and not in other people, and not in other things. So you're going to see a segue over the next month or so for me here on Raw, away from social media and into, we haven't really titled it yet, so we're happy to hear suggestions, but everybody knows my own it hashtag, and that's it. If I make a mistake, I own it. I tell people things they may not want to hear, but I care enough to tell them what I believe is the truth. And if someone's not ready to hear that, then they don't like to hear that. And I'm sorry, I would much rather hear the truth. So, sometimes you're disappointed with things that people do, and sometimes you're disappointed with people, what things that they say, but you have to get past it. And real friends tell you the truth. They don't tell you what you want to hear. There's far too much pandering to people in powerful positions, thinking that people are going to ride on coattails and get opportunities. Life has a balance and karma exists. So what you put out into the universe will come back. So try to be good people and try to do nice things and try to be sincere and real and genuine. Forget transparency. Nobody's transparent. Be genuine. So for Social Media Thursday, as I work my way towards the new spot. Anyway, be sure to check out the Recake app, you guys. That is a very cool mobile app for real estate agents. So if you haven't checked it out yet, follow Recaker and you'll talk to the gals. I think Kelly and Levina are running that one. And don't forget to join Kelly on the Blog Talk Radio on Wednesdays. So for Real Estate and Women, Raw, I'm Maya Paveza. Happy Social Media Thursday.